And also, I want to touch base a little bit on smudging, because going into gatherings and smudging is such an important piece of gatherings as well. Would you like to talk a little bit about that as well?
Yes. Once again, every older person has a very different way, and they use different smudges. For myself, when we're in a gathering, I like to use sage because it's a grounding medicine. It's non-carcinogenic. I roll it up in a little ball and I light it with a match, and it just gets smoldering just a teeny bit. It's a symbolic gesture that when we cleanse our minds, our bodies, and our spirits, we are grounded and we can walk in a good way with an open mind, with an open ear, with an open heart.
Yeah, and there's some protocols around that as well, like jewelry and glasses. You just for you know, to take those off. Yeah.
Once again, each elder has their own requirements. Some will make you take every like your earrings off, anything that's non-significant, like your wedding ring, you still stay on. But you always ask that elder ahead of time, or the people that maybe know that elder, what does this elder require, or what does this older person require us to do before we smudge. Also, there are teachings about if a woman is on their moon time, which means she's on her period, because she's cleansing her body already. She can just pass that smudge by because she's already cleansing. But there are other beliefs around that too. So you just got to know who the person is that's conducting the ceremony or the smudge and what they require. It's an individual thing.
Absolutely. Shirley, I feel like we have about 10 minutes. So I want to get in more questions that might be coming in and ask Donna.
Oh, Christine Rendell would like to ask Donna to sing a song for us.
A clean song or a dirty song?
It's a special request, Donna. I don't know if Christine clarified.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say so long.
That was just for Christine, our DG. Special request.
Wonderful.
Do we have any other questions that may have come in?
We'll give it another minute, but nothing is up right now. There's a lot of comments in the chat box. Just wonderful to have you with us, Donna, and your energy and passion and pride is lovely and heartfelt. And just other people saying they don't want to be intrusive, but they want to be able to connect and do it respectfully. So it's all these questions and comments are you've talked about them. So it's sorry, I'm just trying to get back to one of these other questions now.
Sounds good. Donna, I know the Native Friendship Society is an amazing organization here in Red Deer, and it does amazing work and so well connected. What are some of the programs that you can share with us, especially the individuals in Red Deer who may be listening into this conversation that you can highlight on?
Anybody can phone up Lori at the reception desk and get on our mailing list so that you can get a calendar of every day what's going on. There's the Wellbriety movement, the 12-step program that you can come every Wednesday and Tuesday mornings. There's the Watokowen, which is our parenting program. There's a women's wellness program. There's family friendship night. There's cultural connections teachings every week. What else is there? The blanket exercise. And then there's Sweat Lodge 4 times a year. And then we have the powwow once a year, and then we have the big Halloween party once a year. Last year it was Beetlejuice. This year it's a Nightmare Before Christmas. What else do we have? Usually the Christmas feast, Then we have, oh my gosh, we're going to have so many more programs coming up. We have the homelessness prevention program. If you're having problems paying your rent or you're behind a bit, you can call and get on that intake list. Then we have the Aboriginal intensive case managers that help people that are in homelessness that are trying to get out.
Yeah, and I have been to a few of the cultural connection teaching that takes place, and we've had an elder share stories and do a sharing circle, and it's been amazing to be part of that. And I would imagine there are other organizations in Calgary and other areas who are probably doing similar work that the Native Friendship Society is doing here in Red Deer too. So it's just a matter of finding out, like you said, the Google machine, right? It's you can't really say in this age that I don't know.
I know.
It just doesn't work anymore.
So last comment here, I think
yeah.
You've covered it before, Donna, but it's a call to action, and it's time to move on and support and get together.
Yeah. So much. Again, like I've been doing this over and over about 20 years, and been involved in so many meetings in a good, kind way. I've met so many beautiful people, but all of us, we watched each other age, you know, at the same meeting, at the same table, year after year. I don't know if they were trying to wait us out or what, but anyway, this is a year of action. It's time to, we've talked and we've had tea, and that's good. But we need to pull up our pants and our shorts and our socks and whatever else and get going on some of these things. It's back to that old field of dreams. Build it and they will come.
Absolutely, Donna. But towards the end, I will mention as a settler coming to Canada and to learn about this history, there is an amazing course on University of Alberta website called Indigenous Canada. It is amazing, and I have taken that, and I highly recommend it. I feel like everyone should do that as well. And what I did forget to do, what I remember throughout our conversation, was the land acknowledgement that we are sitting on treaty land as well. So in the excitement of the webinar, I absolutely forgot to mention that. So that needs, you know, for me, the land acknowledgement means the self-reflection piece, right? That's the responsibility on me to find out the history of Canada. So I don't start any meetings without acknowledging the land that we're on. So it was such a pleasure to have you, Donna. I don't know what time are we sitting at right now.
6:54, and there's actually one last question that is
okay.
Totally
let's do one last question, and then I have another little tidbit that I want to share with everyone for our next webinar.
Okay, so Donna, can you describe when a territory acknowledgement is appropriate and when it's not? If it would be never.
It's always.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, my humble opinion again, I think always. I was raised in the 60s, right? And I remember, I salute the flag, the emblem of my country, and to her I pledge my love and loyalty every day. And now I'm hoping that mantra, I'm acknowledging I am on treaty land, this and that, becomes that kind of mantra for the kids in the morning and for everybody when we start or finish something. And Sadia, it doesn't matter if it's in between, at the end, at the beginning, okay. You mentioned it. And that's what counts, because your intentions, it's all about intentions, everybody. And that's nice. So I think always.
Okay, I appreciate that, because throughout our conversation, I'm like, oh, I forgot. And so, no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think, was that it, Charlene, for our kind of Q&A there? Do we have any more?
Questions are closed. Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
Thank you.
If there are any comments and questions that do come in afterwards, I know where Donna is. She's amazing, and I'm just so humbled to know you, Donna, and to learn from you. So thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us Rotarians, and I look forward to continuing this conversation. It just can't be, out of the whole year, just in June.
Okay. Be safe, be well, all of you. And Sadia, you're the action. It begins with young ladies, well, like yourself, that are doing things that are this kind of good and interactive. And thank you, all you Rotarians, for joining us. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure and honor.
Thank you so much, Donna.